Howdo guys, it's Luke at Luke's APS, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing some more Tabletop World stuff. The reason I'm doing this video is they've just launched a new Kickstarter for something rather special, and a few other sneaky peeks to the new things. I'll catch you after this. So guys, yes, Tabletop World. It could be a month or so ago now, I did a video showing the coach in from Tabletop World. That video did rather well. Tabletop World got in contact with me, thanked me and everything for the video. And just for complete disclosure, the building that I'm going to show you and what was at the intro of this video, the big one, was sent to me for free. Okay? They have got a Kickstarter coming up for a new building, which I'll show you. As you can see, it's pure Tabletop World. Now, there's something special about all these new buildings that are coming out, though, and that's why they contacted me after the video, because I gave a negative point about their buildings in the last review. I said that in the market, there's a lot of terrain that's too small for wargaming. It's not a scale. They're quite out of scale of buildings usually. Tabletop World are slightly bigger than most, but they're still not big enough, especially compared to modern models. They've fixed it, and this model that I've showed you, and the one that's new on the Kickstarter, I love it, look at how nice that stable is. They've moved them up to 35mm, which got me extremely excited. Extremely excited. People that know me personally, and a few other YouTubers, I've talked about scale for quite a while. And the one thing that really annoys me about wargaming is how out of scale it actually is. And to get companies like Tabletop World, who I think are the best resin company, and I know I've been sent it for free, but if you see the video before, everybody knows they sell themselves. I don't have to give you any negatives. And the only negative I could have given you, which I did, which was that there was a bit small. They've now fixed that. They're expensive, but they're worth it. They come cleaned, they come assembled. They've made the kits better, okay? Not the one pet I did have about their old buildings was the windows were shut, the doors were shut, everything were fixed and closed off. You couldn't see in the buildings even though they had interiors. They've even sorted that out, which just makes the kits unreal. The doors even move. Hang on, let me just go check. I say the doors move, but they might not. You might have to glue them in place. Let me just go check, and I'll be right back. Hang on. Flappy bloody doors! That's just took an already awesome kit and just ironed out any issue that you might have had with their old buildings. Yes, the new range has only got 2 buildings, which is the one on the Kickstarter and this one, but doors, windows that open. That means if you want to take these kits to the next level, which if you go on the Tabletop World site, you'll see what some people have done. Some of the painters on there go to town. And now that you can actually see in the buildings and everything else, the fact that we could wire LEDs in them, we could even just chuck a tea light in. I mean, that's a bit lazy. I didn't say that. But we could wire flickering LED kits in there. It's just taken already the best products on the market, and then they've done it. They've just made them. I can't say any negative about these apart from they're expensive, but you're getting what you pay for. It's like anything in life. It's the most detailed resin kits I've seen. If anybody knows of any resin kits that are like this and as good as this, please put in the comments below, and I'll quite happily buy some to compare and do a comparison. But my God, to take an already awesome kit and make it better, enough blowing smoke up their ass. What you get in this big house kit, yes, you get, is it 4 floors with a roof that comes off. It's not just the kit. You get all the supplies. So you get all the, like, because it's supposed to be like a corner shop. So you get fish, you get pumpkins, you get a full shop outside, you get barrels, boxes. You even get interior stuff. So like a bed, chairs, tables, little bottles, candles, bits and pieces like that. Now, usually with fantasy terrain, your tables and chairs are normally really oversized. They're normally exaggerated because it's fantasy. Now, the problem is in the old style buildings from other companies or even Tabletop World, you'd put some of your tables and chairs from other companies in there and there's no room. What Tabletop World have done is they've made them a good size. They've made them, I'm not going to call them in scale, but they've made them a lot smaller. They've made them look like they're supposed to be in the building. So when you've actually got the tables and chairs and stuff in a room, you've still got room to put your models in because the buildings are that much larger. Which opens up the possibilities for games like D&D. I like D&D. I play it with my brother. At the minute, I'm not playing that often because I'm so busy. But with D&D, you move into an house, and if you've got like a really small house, you put your couple of units in, and then you role play what's happening in the building because you can't do anything in the building because it's too small. With this, you've got space to move, you've got space to put things, you can move your models, say, I'm going to go look in there, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do that. Buildings you can actually interact with, I don't know of any that exist unless you build them your own. Whereas this is something you can buy and fully interact with the inside. So, again, it's another plus. So, what do you think? I obviously like them. I know I've been sent the products for free. I have not been paid. I am very excited because I'm going to be building a board with the Tabletop World stuff, which is one of the dreams that I've always had since seeing their stuff about 2-3 years ago. And I was just gobsmacked then, and now to be actually working with them and to see the bigger scale buildings, which is the only thing that really annoyed me about Tabletop World in the past. The fact that now they're coming out and they're even bigger, they're going to be and the nicer kits with the moving doors and everything else. So, well done, Tabletop World. You've made this ginger, tight Yorkshireman very happy. But what do you think, guys? Please put in the comments below what you think to these buildings. Like I said, you get a load of nice things with it. The other two buildings that I've got in this video as well is the small cottage and the blacksmith. Now, I haven't been sent them. They're customers. I'm going to paint them up tonight and get them in the post over the next week. I'm showing you these because these are some of the most affordable buildings on their website. The little cottage is a nice little... It is a tiny cottage. It's like a little shed. Like a little witch's hovel, maybe. Something like that. But for the price it is, you are getting a lot of detail. Okay, that would make a nice little feature to any little board. If you're just wanting a little house in like a wooded area or anything like that, a diorama, it's a good, cheap, I'm not going to say entry level, but it's a good, cheap building to try, to trust, to see whether you do really like them. You don't have to spend an awful lot of money to see whether you're just going to slap a couple of colours on it. You can buy it and then you can actually see how much detail there is. And then I'm sure when you've bought that one little building, the rest of the range will just fulfill everything for you because it's unreal. Now, let's talk the little titty-farty bits. Now, all the boxes, the barrels, the little fish, the pumpkins, all that sort of stuff, usually it's a second thought with companies. You look at them and you're like, But the detail on these, again, it just, to me, I've not come across any little shit bits, shall we call them, that are that nice. Full of character, full of detail, and just so well cast. It's just, they know what they're doing. So, yeah, you obviously know I like it. let's just stop it. Check out the Kickstarter, guys. Check out all the pledges and everything. This stable is gorgeous. I can't wait for mine to arrive. And I'm sure anybody looking at this, if you've got the disposable income and it is something that you want for your gaming table or role-playing, whatever, it's a gorgeous building and you can see that. I don't have to tell you that. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If there's any buildings you would like to see from Tabletop World on this channel, let me know in the comments below, because I am going to be building a board with their stuff. So if there's anything that you want to really see and it gets quite a bit of interest, I'll make it fit on the board that I'm wanting to do, just so you can get a bit of feedback on the stuff that you're interested in. So it's not just about me, even though it's always about me. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'm lost now. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again for another video. Love, love, love.